Hello everyone, welcome back. I am about to show you guys how to write fractions as decimals using models. So stay tuned and let's learn something new today. So the first thing I want to do is actually create the fraction, because as you can see, I don't have a fraction, I only have a model. So I'm going to look at my grid to see what kind of grid it is. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes. So that means that because it's 10 going down and 10 going across, that means that this is a 100s grid. Because this is a 100 grid, I am going to start by going ahead and placing a 100 as my denominator. And in order to find out how many pieces I have up top that are shaded, I must count. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pieces. This fraction is really important to me because a lot of times when working with students, because 100 is so big, they always expect the number up top to be at least a double-digit number, but it doesn't have to be. So this number is fine the way it is. It's just telling us that out of 100 pieces, 9 are shaded. So this fraction is amazing. And so let's go ahead and go to our place value chart. Look at our place value chart. I have ones, which is a whole number. These numbers will represent my wholes. My decimal to let me know I'm entering into a period of these numbers are not quite a whole yet. I have tenths, and then I have my hundreds. So because I am using a 100s grid and my denominator is 100, that lets me know that my number has to at least go to 100. So when I look at it, it says 900. So I'm going to put my 9 in the hundreds place, and the rest of my numbers will become 0. And it is okay for your number to look like this. So when I write this number as a decimal, it's going to be 0 for my whole number, a decimal to represent the fraction parts, and a 0 because I have no tenths, but I do have hundreds. So I'm going to write my 9. Okay, let's move on and do another one. Move this off. See if I can move this down just a little. Let's shift my camera. Okay, so have another grid. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 fraction equal parts. So that means that because it has 10 equal parts, 10 represents my denominator. How many parts are shaded? 1, 2, and 3. So 3 is going to be in my numerator spot. And then I am going to write this number as a decimal. The 3 again is 3 tenths. So that lets me know I'm using my tenths, not my hundreds. So my number needs to be here. I don't need anything there. A 0 here and a 0 in my ones place. A period here. I don't know if I said period or 0. A period here and a 0 here because there are no holes. So this is what my number would look like as a fraction, or as a decimal, not as a fraction. And I'm gonna go ahead and write it down. 0.3, because my 3 is in my tenths place. Yeah. Okay, let's do one more together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is a tenths model. My 10 as my denominator. How many are shaded? Oh, almost a little too easy. Too easy. Get it? Too easy. Okay. And now to write that as a decimal, have a 10 in my denominator, so that means I'm using my tens place. So I'm going to put a 2 there because it said I needed 2 tenths. I don't need anything in my hundredths place. Gonna go ahead and write my decimal here, and because I don't have any whole numbers, I'm gonna put that as a 0. I'm sorry. So that's how it looks as a decimal, and let's just copy the answer down below. 0.2 tenths. 0 and 2 tenths. Okay, let's move on. I have a few more. Let's try to do it without the chart. So I'm gonna put up my marker. Look below. What kind of grid is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So tenths grid. 10 equal parts. How many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5 tenths. Remember my place value chart. No holes. My decimal, and the first place after the decimal is going to be my tenths place. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write my 5. If you want to just check it and draw your small place value chart, you can. But that's how it looks. And I put the 0 or the O over here for the ones place, and the T right here for the tenths place. You can do something similar if you have something easier. Feel free to do it and drop it below. It may help someone else. Doesn't this make you all happy? Okay, so I'm dealing with 100 grids. I know it because it has a ton of blocks. Let's just see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. 26 pieces are shaded to make that nice little smiley face. So I'm going to this out, and since I need to make sure that the 6 is in the hundreds place, draw me a small place value chart. Ones, decimal, tenths, and hundreds. Okay, so I don't have any holes. Put a 0. And then my number is 26. So I'm gonna write 26. Is my 6 in a hundreds place? It is, so I think I'm good. No, I'm good. Okay, now one more. Let's see how to dress this one up. Not a smiley face, but just a few random shades. Okay, so it is still a hundreds grid, so let's go ahead and write that hundreds down. Now let's count to see how many pieces are shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 hundredths. So again, write my number 12. It's not a whole though, so I'm gonna put my period for my decimal, and I'm gonna write a 0 because I have absolutely no whole parts. So this is how we make decimals using fraction models, or using models to create the actual fractions and turn those fractions into decimals. If you have any questions, please post them below. And have a happy rest of your day.